What's up, friends? It's Tiana and welcome back or welcome to my channel. As you can tell, I'm in my kitchen today. And that's because I want to make some vegan candy in the spirit of Halloween coming up very soon. Although there are a few vegan candy options in general that are like accidentally vegan, like Twizzlers and Jolly Ranchers and Airheads, just to name a few off the top of my head, I actually prefer chocolate candy rather than like the fruity candy. So I found some easy recipes for Snickers and for Reese's that I'm gonna try to make today. Just a heads up, these might end up terribly because I forgot an ingredient that I'm gonna try to make on my own. So, per usual, wish me luck in the kitchen. All right, I'm thinking about going for the Snickers first because it seems like it takes the longest because it has like 6 ingredients, which for me is a lot. So, let's read this shit. First, dates. I think these are like maybe Jewel brand. I don't remember. Never really used dates yet, to be honest. Okay. Remove the pits from the dates and pack them into 1 cup. Transfer the dates to a larger bowl and cover with hot water. You can soak them for 10 minutes or cover the dates in water and microwave for 60 to 80 seconds if you want to be efficient. I definitely want to be efficient. So we're gonna freaking soak in microwave. All right, how do I do this? So this is what the seed thing looks like. It's kind of big. It looks like a pecan. Very hard. All right, I need to really pack them into 1 cup. I feel like that's gonna be my whole bag, but I literally bought these to make some kind of like dessert because I feel like dates are randomly in a lot of recipes, so I'm using them for what I bought them for. All right, got 3. I'm so sticky. Okay, put them in a bowl and microwave. It says 60 to 80 seconds, so I'm gonna go in betweeny and do 70. All right, put the dates aside. Okay, I need to make some oat flour. Got my blender, got my oats. 2/3 cup. Is that even a measuring thing? Two-thirds. So if I do 1/3 twice. Yeah. Math. There's 1. All right, 2/3. Oats can be put to the side. Let's blend. All right, looks like flour to me. All right, let's get the dates. Drain the liquid. They should be relatively moist but not dripping, and add them to a food processor or high-speed blender. All right. Let's put the blender aside. My daddy-o gave me his old little food processor since he has a really nice big one, so thanks, Dad. So I need to put the dates in there. Okay, and then I have to add in with the other caramel ingredients, which is 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I have just this natural Jif peanut butter I'm using. 2 tablespoons coming right up. Well, shit, this is why cooking and like, I guess this isn't cooking because I'm not gonna put anything in the oven, but this is why making food of any sort kind of sucks, like just messy. And I am a messy person, but doesn't make this like fun. All right. Yum. 2 tablespoons. All right, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It says imitation vanilla, but whatevs. Teaspoon, teaspoon, teaspoon. Right here. Can you guys even see my little cute food processor? Maybe Maybe you can now. Okay. You can add a teaspoon of maca powder, but it's optional, so I'm not doing it. I don't have it. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm not gonna measure that. I'm just gonna kinda, that's probably a 1/4. Okay. Process until thick and smooth, scraping the sides of the device if necessary. To be honest, I've never used one of these, so I don't really know if it's complicated or not. Let's hope not, because I'm a simple gal who likes things that are simple. Okay. Well, looks like there's one button. That's super simple. Frick. Oh! Sounds like a screech. I'm nervous. Looks like I need to do the scrapey scrape, like it says. Maybe I put too much in here? I don't know. I really don't know how this shit works. Doesn't really seem like a lot's happening. Seems like my blender could have done a better job, but you know, my fault, I guess. It is tasty though. Wow. Just really hate that noise. What the frick? This literally isn't working. I think I'm resorting to trying the blender. So I'm gonna take this oat flour out. Just put it in a container I have right here randomly. Another negative to this BS. Making Snickers sounds fun and all until you start doing it. I was really excited that my dad gave this to me and I didn't have to buy one myself, but I'm thinking that it's worth investing like 25 bucks for one, you know? I'm just really cheap, so it's kind of hard to convince myself to buy something like this when I could buy like shoes or something instead. Just how I am. I don't think this is gonna work either because this blender likes to have like liquid. But I also wonder what would happen if I added milk to it, like a little bit. Or if that'd be a terrible idea. Legit, nothing looks like it's happening. Kind of on the edges, I guess. It's not terrible. It actually did better than the food processor. So I'm gonna add it back in there. Okay, it says remove it from the food processor, add the oat flour to the food processor with 1/4 of the mix. This will make a dough. I don't have a lot here, so I don't really know how much 1/4 is, but I'm gonna guess it's kind of like what's left. I should also mention that this recipe is from Caitlin Shoemaker's site from mybowl.com. She has a lot of great stuff that's like super simple, typically oil-free, all vegan, and she's amazing. So it seems like it's slowly working. Okay, it's supposed to make kind of like a doughy thing that I'm supposed to then firmly and evenly press into a small and narrow container, so I'm just going to use this. It's like kind of narrow. This container is definitely too big. I'm going to use a small. So it didn't blend super evenly, but it still looks like the nougat piece, so I just layered that on the bottom like it said. And then I'm supposed to layer the rest of the caramel stuff over it and sprinkle peanuts on top of this. So let's try it. My like dates aren't completely blended either, but I think that it'll still taste good because even just like licking the spoon tastes really good. So gonna layer it on anyway, even if it's a little chunky. So now it looks like this. And see the kind of layers, well, mostly just the nougat, but the caramel is on top, date caramel. I just have these Fisher peanuts. They're roasted and salted party peanuts, it says. So it just says to sprinkle these over the caramel and press them into the caramel layer. Doesn't say how much to use, so I'm assuming I just kind of cover it and push them all in. So now it looks like this. And then freeze it for about an hour. All right, so I have to let that freeze for a while. I'm gonna clean up a bit and kind of get the remaining pieces ready and start the second piece of candy I'm making. All right, so while those are freezing, we're gonna make some Reese's, which is also from the same blogger, FromMyBowl.com. Super easy because it's literally chocolate and peanut butter. What makes it not easy is that I don't have the little cup thing, so I'm gonna use a muffin tin, so they're gonna be a little bit big and flat. Why don't I go buy some of those little paper plastic thingies to put them in, you ask? Because I'm too lazy, I'm cheap, and I forgot about it last time I went to the store, and I'm not about to walk 2 blocks to get some. I know that's not far, but I just don't feel like it. I'm already here, I'm already doing it, you know? So, next best thing. I also don't have vegan chocolate. I thought I had vegan chocolate chips from like one of my vegan boxes, but I guess I either ate it already or like put it in oats or something. I really don't remember, and oops, just found out I didn't have any, but I found that you can make your own like vegan chocolate with cocoa powder and coconut oil and stevia, so it's like sugar-free. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, so wish me luck per usual, but we're gonna try it anyway. Why don't I go buy that as well, you ask? Same answer as the last thing. So I just need a half a cup of the cocoa powder, so I already poured that into here. It's just like Hershey's 100% cocoa. So the ingredients are literally cocoa. And then you need 4 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. So this is just naturally refined organic coconut oil, this like huge thing, because I use this as body lotion too, which is kind of a weird concept. But there's 1 tablespoon, another 3, 4. That one was kind of like half, so I'm gonna add like half of another one. Okay, and then I just stir. I use a fork and just mix her up. All right, that was not enough. I need more. I'm gonna double it, maybe triple it. I'm just gonna do like a squirts of stevia. The liquid stevia goes a long way, so I'm not gonna add a lot. And then just mix again. It does taste like dark chocolate. Huh. Actually add a little bit more sweetener. It's like an off-brand of stevia, by the way. Use it for like coffee. Okay, I'm assuming I need to spray these pan tin things. So I just have canola spray. I don't know how many this is gonna fill up, so I'm thinking like 3-ish. I'm only one person, so I don't need a lot. It says to measure out a half a tablespoon of the chocolate for each of these, but it's just like so thick already and like hardening, I feel like I can't like measure it out, and that's even more messy, so I'm just gonna kind of stick it in. And then I guess that'll be used for the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer with the Snickers shit and play the waiting game. I think that this can be like re-microwaved, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a lot more because I need some for Snickers as well. And then when those are done freezing, I'll just microwave it to heat it up. Might be dumb of me, I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, we got a buttload of dark chocolate made right here that'll just like melt when I need to add it on top of the peanut butter cups, and then like I think I have to flip the like inner Snickers in melted chocolate. Meantime, I'm gonna clean up again. Okay, so apparently the Snickers takes like 50 minutes-ish to freeze, but chocolate only takes like 5 to 10. So I'm gonna take out the cups and finish those while the Snickers still freeze. These look so bad. So I used a fork to put the chocolate in these like muffin tin things and they're frozen in there. But that one I like used like canola oil spray stuff on my fingers to push it down since it was like so hard and sticking to my fingers. So now it has like a weird color, and that one you can see a ton of fork marks that I tried to spread it with. Like, it's the taste that matters, not the looks. Okay, then it says to take like a tablespoon of peanut butter and place it in the center of each. I'm not gonna measure it out again, just gonna place like a ball in the center. I think it says half a tablespoon actually. I'll link her actual recipe below so you don't have to go by like my guesses and lazy way of doing things. Honestly, how can like chefs and bakers be skinny? Like, you have to eat the food while you're making it. So good. I love peanut butter. Okay, then I'm gonna, wow, this got hard fast. I'm gonna microwave this for 30-second intervals till I get enough to pour over those. Well, it's honestly melted enough after just 30 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit on top of each. This is not gonna look like a cup. That's for sure. These are literally gonna be gigantic, but I think I'm not mad about it. I also don't think I'm gonna have enough chocolate for the Snickers, but that's my own damn fault. Okay, now this will probably harden again, and I'm gonna put this in for another like 10 minutes in the freezer. Yeah, there's really not a lot of chocolate left, and I can't make anymore because I used all my cocoa powder, so I'm a really smart thinker. Honestly though, the nougat with the like oat flour and dates and peanuts would be good on its own, so I'm not gonna be mad if I don't make all Snickers. I think I'm done with the peanut butter. I can put that up. Ooh, I just had an idea. Before the cups freeze, I'm gonna put salt on a couple because I love a like sweet salty combination. I'll do 2 out of 3. Yum. I don't know if this is like sea salt. It's like chunky salt. Maybe it'll taste good. Like, is there really a difference in the salts? Probably, but do I care? Not at all. Okay, so the peanut butter cups chocolate is hardened for all 3, but I realized since I didn't have those like little cup things to put in there, they're like stuck in here. I don't really know what to do. Like, it's not like an ice cube tray. I stuck my finger in one. Oops. Maybe like if I scrape a knife on the edge, it's worth a try. Oh, that one popped right out. That's not even that huge. That's like, I mean, kind of jumbo, but not that much. And I put the peanut butter in the middle, so the chocolate covered all of the edges. I'll take a bite in a sec. Let's get all these out. Wow, I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna try the one that I kind of broke anyway. So this is what it looks like. It's actually really good. Look at my face. This looks like stitches. In spirit of Halloween. That should be my thumbnail. I definitely used too much chocolate. Look how thick it is on the bottom and in my teeth. But honestly, I can still taste the peanut butter. I do think a little less chocolate would be good, but hey, this is delicious. Okay, so now I took like the nougat stuff out of the freezer. Seems frozen enough to me. Now I'm just supposed to cut it in like candy bar size pieces, but I'm gonna do like kind of minis. So this might make 6 bars total depending on how much my chocolate lasts. So it's still kind of melted right now. Good enough to try to cover a couple of these at least. I didn't push the peanuts in enough, but that's okay. So it looks like this. And I'm just gonna put it in this and kind of roll it around with a fork to cover it in chocolate. And then I don't have parchment paper, so I'm just gonna put it on a plate covered in foil. And move on to the next. Fudge. Peanuts are going everywhere. I have 5 of the 6 covered in chocolate, and then this last one's gonna be like pretty bare. Still have chocolate on it, but just not as much as the rest. Okay, I'm gonna put these back in the freezer for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll be good. All right, I just took the Snicker bars out of the freezer. They're not the prettiest. This is probably like the best looking one, and it actually kind of looks like a Snickers. But it made 6 total. Again, I will link the recipe from mybowl.com below. This is like that last one I was talking about where I didn't have enough chocolate, so it's barely covered, but I'm sure it'll taste the same. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the ugly one, I guess. That's really good. These are better than the Reese's for sure. Mostly because the Reese's I used too much chocolate and it was like kind of bitter. So I do recommend if you like don't love like super dark chocolate to instead buy like vegan chocolate or whatever, like the chips, and just melt it yourself rather than doing what I did using the coconut oil and the cocoa powder, because it was just like super bitter. Still good. I like really like dark chocolate, but could have been better if it was a little less bitter. So yeah, in the spirit of Halloween, those are 2 vegan chocolate candies that you can make. Super simple. One only had 2 ingredients, the other one had 6. If I can make it, you can make it. And I definitely want to try out more of Caitlin's recipes in the future, so keep an eye out for that. Again, they're all like so easy to make. I'm gonna go pig out on some chocolate now, and I will see you guys next video. So thanks for watching, and if you want to subscribe, if you're not already, go ahead and click that red button below. All right, that's all I have. Bye, guys.